Find and fix is what we call the systematic identification and repair of underground leaks. Leaks which aren't visible are occurring underground on the water network every day. This means valuable water is being lost. This isn't all about just repairing bursts that occur. That's just keeping the problem at bay. Find and fix is the act of searching for underground leaks that can't be seen as we live our lives day to day. The first challenge is to find the leaks so they can be fixed. When water leaves our water treatment plants, it is measured using meters at locations on the network and at businesses and our homes. Once we have identified an area where there is unusual or high usage, we can follow up with leakage surveys to search for leaks using highly specialised techniques and sounding equipment.
We'll come in and first thing we do is read what's called a mag meter. That mag meter records the flow going into that specific area. And from that then we will turn off spurs going down specific roads to try and localise the leak by figuring out where's the flow going. Then when we get down closer, maybe there's 100 maybe it could be 200 metres along, we might use tools like correlators and noise loggers, or maybe just top sound it with acoustic microphones. Then we pinpoint the leak and we send the information off to Irish Water, who in turn will contact the fix teams.
We're responsible for scheduling the works out to the various crews. As there's multiple areas, this is actually quite a complex task. There could be a number of utilities underground, namely electrical, sewage, gas or telecoms. It's important that we find these and identify them prior to any works commencing. The crews will use a CAT scanner. This will enable them to actually identify any services, electrical or otherwise, in the ground. Traffic management is important to ensure the safety and welfare of the public and our workforce. Once the leak has been detected, the relevant information is sent to an app on each of the crew's mobile devices. This enables them to actually identify where the problem is. It'll give them some photographs and a GPS location of the exact issue.
They will liaise with us as to when they're coming out, and when they cut the pipe, we'll put the submersible camera up it to survey whether there's any more defects in that particular pipe.
As a water utility, dealing with leaks is a challenge that we're always going to be faced with. We have 63,000 kilometres of mains nationally. That's a huge figure. We can't rehabilitate all mains in the country. So this Find and Fix programme is what we use to try and drive down our leakage to an acceptable level. Every drop of water costs money to treat. We want to ensure that there is sufficient supply of sustainable, clean drinking water to meet the growing demands of Ireland now and for the future.